Hey guys, so I just kind of wanted to give you an update. I told you last week I went to convention and it has just been a real game changer for me. Because basically, what we talked about was setting goals, setting plans for those goals, and then setting reasonable timelines for our goals that are keeping us focused, but also giving us a little bit of wiggle room because, of course, life happens, but we still want to be meeting and maintaining our goals for ourselves. Um, so I'm currently doing Rachel Hollis's 10-10-1 plan and her 5 to Thrive plan, which if you're wanting to know more about that or don't know what that is, I would suggest reading her book. It's Girl Stop Apologizing. Phenomenal read for anybody who is just wanting to be more all around successful and just, how to make and maintain reasonable goals for yourself. So, um, part of that, I've set 10 goals for myself, which if you're like watching this, you're like, wow, that's probably a lot. Um, but then I've kind of broken it down into steps on how I'm going to meet each goal and kind of a general timeline for each of those goals. So one of my goals is to get down to my weight before I had Jaden. So I was 132 before I had Jaden, and then lost that weight almost immediately, but then gained it back when I got into school. Like, couldn't afford my groceries, so I started doing the Polar Pop and Little Debbie cake diet, which would not suggest. Super unhealthy, and you'll totally feel like garbage. So like I said, my goal is just to kind of get back down to my original weight. Um, so how I'm doing that is I'm doing the 5 to Thrive plan, which includes drinking half of my body weight in water in ounces every single day. So I went to the Circle K store. I got one of these Polar Pop cups. They were $9.99. It's free to fill it up with the awesome chewy ice that everyone loves, and free to fill it up with water. So I drink two of those a day. I of course had to get the one that has the eagle on it because when I'm not meeting my goals, I'm not just letting down myself, I'm letting down America. Look at this eagle, he's keeping me on track. So I'm drinking about 104 ounces of water a day. I'm feeling more naturally energized. I'm sleeping better at night. And my skin, like, there's nothing on it right now. I haven't been putting any special cleaners or anything. I mean, just like washing it normal. But, like, I feel like it looks really, really, really good. And so it's just been, if you're drinking energy drinks and all that garbage, you need to cut that crap out because it is garbage in your body and you are going to feel like trash afterwards. Like, water is phenomenal. It is a total game changer. It is a miracle. People do not walk 5 miles to go get Cokes. They walk 5 miles to go get water, clean water. Okay. So there's something to be said about water. It is, I mean, just a miracle substance, and we take advantage of it like you wouldn't believe. And it is changing my life right now. And then, so I'm doing that. I'm drinking 104 ounces of water. I'm doing 30 minutes of activity almost every day. I'm not going to say every day because, life happens. Um, and you go, how do I pencil in 30 minutes of activity every single day? I go, that's an excellent plan or an excellent question. So at the end of the day, after I've come home from work, I typically make dinner, we eat dinner, and then we do maybe like a 30-minute dance video or some kind of exercise video if it's kind of like a hectic weekday kind of thing. Some nights we'll go spend an hour at the park or we'll go swimming. Swimming, we usually do about 2 hours anytime we go swimming. Um, and so the rule with that is I have to stay moving kind of at all times. Otherwise, it really doesn't count as physical activity for the day. So I'm doing that. Another one of the steps in the 5 to Thrive is getting up an hour earlier. If you're doing the water and the exercise, like, your body's going to feel better. It's naturally going to want to get up earlier, and it's not going to be like a dreadful getting up earlier kind of thing. I haven't focused so heavily on getting up earlier, but it just kind of is naturally happening, which is super awesome because then it's not like, like I'm forcing myself to do another thing. Also, cutting out one type of food group. I'm cutting out like fried food, which is so easy because I'm doing so many like clean eating things. Like for breakfast, I do 2 hard-boiled eggs. I get the pre-hard-boiled eggs from the grocery store. I do a handful of spinach and kale, which I just eat raw while I'm driving the car, so I look like a bunny rabbit driving down the road. But it's fine. Like, I'm feeling phenomenal. So if you want to judge me for that, that's all right. 3 pieces of turkey bacon, which I eat after the eggs and the kale because they taste gross. And then 1 mozzarella stick and orange juice. great way to start your morning. You feel like supernaturally energized and like just awesome. And then at the end of the night, I write down 10 things that I'm thankful for. And so after I've got Jaden in bed, I just, jot down 10 things that I'm thankful for. And that has just been like a total game changer for me. So in a little over a week and maybe a couple days, I am down 6 pounds. And so my projected goal is probably in about 3 months, I'll have met my goal. And I am super excited about that. If you want to talk more about that, just kind of give me a heads up. I want to keep these videos short so that, I'm not like ruining your whole day. But if you want to talk about that, jump on with me and do what I'm doing. Just let me know. And I would love to connect with you. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.